about to show you is so that no one will delude you by plausible argument. In defense of Jesus Christ, he did say that he is the Messiah, the Christ, the living God and Lord. John chapter 4, and it says this in verses 24 to 26. So Jesus is having a conversation with the Samaritan woman. I know some of us are very familiar with it. And in there she said to him, I know that the Messiah is coming. He is called Christ. When he comes, he will tell us all things. What did Jesus say? Jesus said to her, I who speak to you am he. That's the first thing. He admits that he is the Messiah, that he is the Christ. So Luke chapter 20 verses 41 to 44, Jesus is having a conversation with the Sadducees. And this is what he had to say. He asked them, how can they say that the Christ is David's son? For David himself says in the book of Psalms, the Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool. David thus calls him Lord. So how is he his son? Just in case you missed that, Jesus is saying, how can you call the Christ David's son when the Christ is the Lord? Because he said, the Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand, right? Till I make your enemies your footstool. Yep, Jesus is admitting that the Christ is the Lord. So Matthew 15 verses 16 to 17, Jesus is now speaking to his disciples and he's saying, who do you say that I am? And I'll just read in verbatim. So Simon Peter replied, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered him, blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood did not reveal that to you, but my Father who is in heaven. Jesus is saying, you have gotten it correct. The Christ is the Son of the living God. And by the way, in verse 20, he strictly charged them not to let anybody know that he was the Christ. So why did the Jews want to kill Jesus? The book of John reveals in John chapter 5 verses 18, it says this, and I'm just going to read it. This is why the Jews were seeking all the more to kill him, which is Jesus, because not only was he breaking the Sabbath, but he was even calling God his own Father, making himself equal with God. Jesus is the Messiah, he has admitted. Jesus is the Christ, he admitted. Jesus is the Son of the living God. And Jesus is saying that the Christ is the Lord. Those scriptures that I just read is in direct contradiction to Unitarianism, who believes that Jesus' teaching does not they declare that there's a triune God, and also that Jesus is not equal to God. And the other thing, of course, it is in direct contradiction to Islam.